Mr Speaker, I'm delighted to have a chance to stand here on Budget Day and speak to the Taxation Budget Measures Bill, because today, Mr Speaker, Bill English delivered a budget that is going to move our economy from being the sluggish, underperforming, unbalanced, debt-driven and consumption-focused economy that the last government encouraged, presided over and sat by with their head in the sand for 9 years while our productive sector went down the toilet. And, sir, this budget is going to move us from that, from a position where we were consistently living beyond our means, and put us back, sir, on the track to becoming an economy focused on growth. That's what this budget is about, sir. It is an economy focused on growth. Now, why is that so important? Why is that so important? Well, for the members in the House who don't seem to grasp that, growth is important because it's through growth that we will see jobs. Growth is what will create real jobs in this country. Don't tell me there's nothing in this budget about growth, about jobs, when growth is what will give us jobs, and this whole budget is about delivering growth to the New Zealand economy. Not only will it give us jobs, sir, and not just jobs in the public sector, real jobs in the productive economy, it will give us better incomes and it will give us a higher standard of living. And, sir, that is what we in the National-led government want for this country, and that's what this budget is moving us towards achieving. Now, let's look at some of the actual projections that we've heard today, and they're stunning, sir. They're stunning. 3% projected growth every year for the next 4 years. That is a staggering turnaround for this economy, sir, and that is a mark of the success of John Key and this National-led government. 3% growth every year for the next 4 years is going to mean 170,000 new jobs. 170,000 new jobs. That's what Treasury's telling us. That's Treasury's conservative estimate of what that sort of growth means to this economy. Not only that, sir, it's looking at meaning an average of $7,000 a year of extra income for New Zealand families. Now, that's what I came into Parliament to help deliver, and I, sir, am incredibly proud to be part of a government that has delivered a budget like we've seen today that is going to give that sort of growth, that sort of number of new jobs and that sort of level of lift in incomes to all New Zealand families. Now, sir, that sort of growth comes about from a couple of very important aspects of this budget. It comes about through controlling our national debt. Debt is a massive issue, as Greece knows, as the UK knows. It is their number one issue. Now, let's just remember, sir, without the changes that this government made in last year's budget and this budget, by 2020, we would have been looking at a net crown debt of 60% of GDP. Now it's projected to be 20% at that stage. From 60% under Labour's policies to 20% under National's policies. That's the sort of control that is going to make a difference in this country. Sir, that sort of growth comes from supporting business. All we've heard from the Green Party, particularly today, is how they would shut down and kill the productive sector. They don't like farming. They don't like a productive sector. All they want to do is shut it down. We, sir, are about supporting our industry, supporting growth, because that's where the growth is going to come from. And, sir, importantly, in respect of this bill, it's about getting the incentives right. It's about ensuring that through our tax system, we say to New Zealanders, we will get behind you if you're going out there to work hard and get ahead. We're not going to be getting behind the consumptive, debt-driven economy, but we will support Kiwis who are trying to work hard and get ahead. Now, Labor spent most of the afternoon trying to tell us that this is about favouring the rich. Talk about last resort of the desperate. They are desperate. Let's look at what's really happening. 2/3 of all the tax cuts delivered in today's budget will go to reducing the bottom two income tax brackets. 2/3. 2/3 of everything is going to the bottom two income tax brackets. 73% of New Zealanders, after the passage of this bill, will face a top tax rate of no more than 17.5%. That's nearly 3/4 of all New Zealanders will face a tax rate of 17.5% or less. And Labour's trying to tell you it's about a few rich pricks at the top. Well, it's not. This is about fairness, it is about equity, and the only reason, Mr Speaker, that the Labour Party is so angry is it's left them nowhere to go, because we are delivering to all New Zealanders, we are delivering to low and middle income New Zealanders, and they know it. They know it, the public knows it, and the commentators know it. Let's look at what they're saying. Bernard Hickey today has reported Labor cannot accuse the government of delivering a budget for the rich, because rich property investors and foreign investors will be hit most by this budget. He's right, sir. Watkins commentary: if the holy grail of budgets is that they under-promise and over-delivered, Finance Minister Bill English can score Budget 2010 as a win. Everyone will be better off. So I encourage anyone listening to this debate, Mr Speaker, don't buy into the histrionics and crocodile tears from across the House, because those who know economics, those who follow these things, know that this budget today is delivering a fairer, more equitable tax system and a stronger, growing economy for all New Zealanders, and I'm very proud to commend it.
The Honourable David Parker.